Good morning, everybody. Today is Monday, June 8th, 2020, and you can also write that out as 6-8-2020 because June is the 6th month of our year. We are on the 8th day in June, and our year is 2020. So we're going to look at our calendar. We have a few dates to put up from this weekend. So we left off, it was June 5th on Friday. So Saturday was June 6th. Sunday was June 7th. And today is June 8th. Once again, the year is 2020 and our season is spring, and it is slowly starting to get hotter and hotter. We've had a few of our thunderstorms that we're going to see a lot more of over the summer, and those are just our signs that summer is coming, and it'll be here in just a few in a few weeks. Our theme this week is going to be space. Starting with our Addition Making 10 Boom Learning deck. And so I want you guys to go on there, go ahead and do your Addition Making 10. We're going to be learning a little bit about space this week, especially in our reading, which I will go over in just a moment. Our special today is going to be art. You're going to be meeting with Mrs. Cox at 10 o'clock on that Google Meet, which you can find the link to at the top of her Google Classroom page. For math, we are going to continue working on Boom Learning. I want to see more of you on there and doing a few of those decks, going over some of those math concepts. Make sure that you're looking at all those different things that you can try out, and if you notice that maybe you need to work on your telling time a little bit more, look at those clock decks. And if you feel like you are a little bit rusty on your subtraction, look at those subtraction decks. Let's make sure that we're doing a review where we need to do review, and that we're just constantly going over those concepts. I will be putting up a few more decks so that you guys can continue reviewing those concepts. For language arts, we're going to be reading a book that I took off of Raz Kids. We're going to be reading On the Moon, and so we're going to be learning some of the traits about the moon and different things about landing on the moon and what the moon is like. We are beginning our assessments this week. We will be keeping the times that we have been doing our review. So the day and the time that we've been doing our review is going to be the day and the time that you have your assessment. And I think I talked to a couple of you about switching the time, and if I've talked to you about it, then that's the time that we're going to do. Okay, so my assessments are going to start with Landon and Catherine. Landon, I'm meeting with you at 2:30, and Catherine, I'll be meeting with you at 3:30. I'm expecting this to take anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour, so please leave at least an hour's worth of time available for it. And if we get done before then great, but I just want to make sure that we have enough time to get through the assessment. This is going to be stuff that we've been going over all year that I know that you guys can totally rock. You're all going to do awesome with it, but we just need to get it all down on paper and show that you guys know exactly what you're doing. So don't worry too much about it. Just go on Boom Learning, have fun doing those review games, and come into the assessment, and you guys are going to do a great job. I have full confidence in all of you. You guys have been doing such a wonderful job all year, and then this is just showing what you know, and you guys totally got this. Parents, while they're doing the assessment, this is all for them, so please do not help them out or give them the answer through it. You can be there making sure that they stay focused and that they're on that task, or that they don't have any distractions around them, but don't give them any of the answers. Also, going into the assessments, make sure that you are in a nice quiet place where you're probably not going to run into any distractions. That way you can do your best in it, and we won't be... While we do the assessment, I will be reading the question off for you. You give me the answer and we'll continue moving on. I want to try and stay on task throughout this assessment, and then if there's anything that you want to tell me about how your day was or your weekend was, you can tell me that at the end of your assessment or like at the very beginning before we get started, okay? And we'll just try and stay on task and moving forward through the assessment, and hopefully we get through it really quickly, and then you can tell me all about all the things that you want to tell me at the end of the assessment, okay? I will see you all at 1 when we read our book and take a look at the moon and some of the different kinds of phases of the moon. We'll do a little bit of a tour for that as well, and I will see you all later. Bye, guys.